want to come and see inside of my 1969 vintage camper named Pearl? Let's go.
Sunlight falling on my head. The sky is bright.
Ta-da! So this is my home on wheels. She's a 1969 Bailey Mikado. And when we found her, she was completely empty, gutted. And like the roof was rotting and the corners were all rotting and she wasn't in good shape. But a lot of love went into her and now this is what she looks like. So I'm gonna give you a little mini tour. On this side we have the pantry, I guess, and the closet. So let's start off with the pantry. My dad made this beautiful rounded door to make sure that there's enough space when you're getting in and out of the camper that you wouldn't get jabbed in the stomach. So this is all my food storage. A three-way fridge that is super handy. It's great because it can be on battery or propane or electric. When I'm plugged into somebody's home in their backyard or at a campsite, I can use the plug-in one and that will run the fridge. If I'm on the road and I want to be off-grid, then I can use propane, which is this one. And then I can also use my battery, which is a regular, it's like a car battery, but it's on the tongue of my trailer. And then I can use that when I'm driving as well. And then when I'm driving, it'll recharge this battery. It's an amazing fridge and there's lots of room. And there's even an ice cube, an ice container, which is really kind of appreciated, especially in these hot days that I've had. Speaking of that, there's also a little upper vent here, which helps to suck some of the hot air out. My dad put 2 outlets in here and they only work when I'm plugged in. So there's one here and there's one beside the bed and I can plug in a little fan there. But again, it only works if I'm plugged into a campsite. And same with these little lights here. They only work when I'm plugged into a campsite. So they're not working right now because I'm not plugged in. Otherwise, for light, I use battery-powered twinkle lights, which are super cheap and really they make the trailer look really nice. We've got my armoire. This is where I keep my clothes, hooks for my washcloth, face cloths, and then on this side I have some nice mirrors for me to get ready if I need to. I've got a little medicine cabinet on this side, which you can't really see, but just has like my jewelry, necklaces, and all that stuff. And then we have my beautiful bed. There's storage under here that I have in these little bins. I also have extra underbed storage that stores more stuff whenever I need. This is my sink and countertop. I had this countertop custom made to have the sink because it's a really small space. Finding a sink that small is impossible, so I thought I could just kind of get one designed. And then I've got a water system that runs off of 12 volt. This is my fresh water that I use to cook with or wash dishes or brush my teeth. And then this is the wastewater, and then I can just dump that out whenever it gets full. And my sink actually works. I do have to always turn on this little pump here to get it to work, but that is full running water that's run off of a battery that's on the tongue of my camper. I have a stovetop and oven. So this is the stovetop. Let me fix this up a little bit. And this runs off of propane. So I can cook all my meals in here.
Get up and stand tall, reach higher than the stars.
These are my plates and dishes, all the stuff to cook, nice little mugs and bowls. And then we have the extra seating area, a couch, but it can also turn into a separate bed. If I take these guys off, I can lift this middle piece up and it becomes a table, a seating area for 2.
Throw out all of my sorrows.
Ta-da! My dinner table and also a space for me to do all my work and blogging and all the stuff, all the fun stuff.
Keep on moving, keep on moving on, keep on moving.
Extra storage in here. There's a barbecue in there. I don't use it very much, but it's in there. And then this is like my dad's favorite part for some reason, but he loves this. This is my toilet. It's not really a toilet, it's more of like a cat litter box for humans. But yeah, it's just a little like thing, and you put a bag in there, and you put some regular stuff. And that's only for emergencies, but it's there if I need it. Another thing that I love about Pearl and her uniqueness is all of the windows. She has so many windows for being such a small 13-foot camper. It just looks amazing, and it's just fun that I can just hang out here and be like, hi neighbor! I redid the whole paint job in the interior and the exterior.
I'll keep on moving on, keep on moving, keep on moving on.
I painted her white, the gold accents. I mean, the paint was actually meant to be interior paint, and I didn't know that in terms of the gold. So it's kind of coming off, but it's fine because it just kind of looks more vintage and just kind of gives her more character. This is my propane, and this will run my oven, and it will run my fridge whenever I'm off grid and don't have power. So these are great. They're still full, and I've used them for like 6 weeks, so I mean it's lasting me a long time. And then right here on this side, I have my battery. I'm not going to open it up, but my battery, 12-volt battery is in there, and that will power my fridge while I'm driving if I hook up to my car, and it powers my sink. There's like a little 12-volt pump in my sink to get running water, and so that's from the battery right here. Thanks so much for checking out my camper and my home on wheels. I hope you loved the tour, and I will see you on the road, I guess. Bye!
I'll keep on moving.